All right, what's up guys? Midwestern RC. Got my girlfriend out today. She's driving the Outcast 8S. I'm driving the Kraton 8S. And if you clicked here for the title, you're in the right place because we are going to be teaching her, someone pretty new, how to jump large scale RCs just like that. We'll start off with kind of like a follow the leader thing. So you're just going to follow me and we're just going to kind of go at a slow speed. Real easy. So right there, what you needed to do was when you got to the lip of the ramp, you need to let off.
Okay.
So the second that truck is about to, or it's like halfway through launching, like basically when the front tires come off the ground, that's when I'm thinking, okay, I need to let off the throttle. Because you were still giving it throttle was what made it want to go backwards, because the wheels were still spinning and it was still trying to twist the truck in air like that. So let's try that again. Always make sure that there is no one where you're about to land. All right, and then just follow me, kind of the similar speed. I get up to the ramp. All right, so what happened there was you let off a little too early, which is why it nosedived. So the next few jumps, I just want you to practice feeling where to let off. All right, so I'll let you go first. There you go. Much better. All right, I'm gonna give it a little more intense send. Pretty good. Getting better. Perfect. Felt pretty good.
It was good. Just did the same thing you did.
Now we're gonna try something. This is a shorter wheelbase. This is a longer wheelbase. So when you're jumping the Outcast, it has an easier tendency to go front or backwards. Whereas with the Kraton being a longer wheelbase, it's just gonna fly smoother, and I'm gonna see if you can feel the difference. Come up to the ramp square, yep. So that looked like it was easier to jump.
It was.
So how did you feel with jumping that?
I didn't have to worry about like when to let go or when to, it was just kind of smooth into the jump.
Perfect. That is why I think a Kraton is a better choice for like a beginner, just because they're easier to just do jumps with. Now, if you want to do stunts, the Outcast obviously is going to be the better choice, but it can be trickier to control in the air. I'll definitely say this off the bat. If I had to pick one between beginner, I would pick the Kraton first. So we're going to let her do another jump. So when it starts going nose up, you have to brake. Yeah, so you notice that it was going nose up like that. You can just smack the brake and it'll most likely fix that.
So if it's going like this, brake.
Correct.
And then it'll go.
Yep, it'll correct itself. The wheels are going to stop spinning, which is going to throw the motion of the vehicle forward like that. All right, I'm going to give it a long jump first, and then I'll let you do your thing. So I'll demonstrate. I'm going to purposely do this. So you watch me first. So I'm going to come up and then brake. See how it fixed it?
Yeah.
So you see how you were nosing up? You could have let off and been fine, but the fact that you did hit the brake, I heard the brake engage, it settled down better. Okay. The goal is to, it's not a requirement. The goal is to always get them to land on all four.
Yep.
All right, so the goal is to launch it without needing to fix it. Just like that. So pretty much I was giving it the same amount of throttle, and then right as I got up to the jump and was about to take off, meaning the wheels are about to come off the ground, I let off the throttle. So which one do you like driving better in terms of learning jumps? The Outcast or the Kraton? The Kraton?
Yeah.
I'll give you the Kraton remote then. There you go. You didn't have to do anything.
No.
Also, another tip with bashing, and I should have mentioned this right off the bat, is see over there where that lady and her cute little dog is, and then see over here, this is a less steep angle and that's a more aggressive angle. So for beginning, we really should be jumping over here, but I feel like you're good enough that you'll be able to jump right down the middle.
Probably let off a little too soon.
You're letting off too soon?
For that one, I feel like it was a little too soon because then it just like cruised in the hill, not like as much power as I could have given it.
Yeah, so a lot of it is timing with letting off where you are on the jump.
Yeah.
So you did the right thing.
It was like, okay,
You did the right thing. Yeah. And it fixed it.
Yeah.
So you're learning the controls real quick, but would you agree and say that one of the hard things about bashing is you have to think in like a split second to make the right decision? And it is confusing at first with like brake and throttle. Like the nose goes down and then sometimes you're like brake and then you end up braking too much, or it's nose up and you're like, oh, I need to give it brake, and then for some reason you just grab all the throttle and then end up doing like a reverse lawn dart or accidentally doing a backflip like that one time we did at the beach. Or doing an accidental front flip like I just did. Isn't that thing a monster?
Yeah.
That was perfect.
It is hard to like think in the moment, and I feel like if you're gonna go higher, you have more time to think of like what direction to go.
Yeah, for sure. So having more hang time and like more time in the air does make it easier.
Yeah.
Having lower speed can make it different. Having, I mean, if the thing's going super fast, it's also like, I mean, there's 20 things going through your mind. There's 20 different things probably going through my mind, like what's gonna break, what do I do? Like I know to like brake or gas, but sometimes it's like how much, because sometimes you need to fully brake, sometimes you need a double brake.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another video though. All right, so I want to do, it's called a tandem, like in drifting when you like drift with someone.
Okay.
So we're just gonna do a tandem bash. So I'm gonna have you get right behind me.
Really hard to think in mid-air.
So the other thing too about bashing is distractions. All right, so I took the remote real quick. I'm gonna give it a nice, super fast long send with the Kraton 8S. There we go. And see, like, that's the speed that I'm used to bashing at, so it's almost easier for me in some way.
You have more time in the air to decide, okay, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Where's it going? How is it moving?
All right, we're gonna give it a nice send onto the track. She's down there. I think she flipped the car. She got to flip it over. All right, so this is, by the way, this is a Kraton Kraton RTR with EXB parts. Full EXB conversion besides the body. And I put the roll bars on it, and I wanted to test the roll bars out and see how much better it handles. And holy cow. For large scale RC, which would you rather have? The longer Kraton 8S or the shorter stunt truck Outcast 8S? That's a stunt truck, shorter wheelbase. That's a truggy truck slash buggy with a longer wheelbase.
So the longer wheelbase in the Kraton 8S is easier. I understand that, the Outcast is fun and the shorter wheelbase makes it more fun to do tricks, but for the beginner, the longer wheelbase is definitely easier.
Would you say that you're picking that solely based on jumping, or like just general jumping, doing wheelies, driving it in a field, all around RC bashing?
just jumping, because I actually like driving the Outcast.
You like driving the Outcast 8S more. Okay.
But jumping wise, it's definitely beginner, the Kraton 8S.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be the video for the day, guys. Until next time, we will see you guys later.